What's up guys, it's your boy John. We have the Hondas in the building, NSX, Type R, Type S, and with it side by side, I just want to do some comparisons. No driving impressions today because it's already kind of late, but I just want to show you side by side if you were interested of getting the Type R or the Type S Integra. Now right off the bat, you can tell the colors are, woo! It's way different. You got championship white, and then you got a pearl white. I forgot what color this is. Side by side, I prefer the Integra. I know the championship white is so iconic, but I mean, when you're, it just looks yellow. It looks really yellow to me, like it's been out in the sun. The mirror, just looking at the front, everything is about the same in terms of the width, suspension, and everything. The Integra has, I would say, the better headlights and the better front. And then depending on who you are, I do like the Type R, how it's integrated, but I do like the muscular flares. What I really do like about the Type R fender is it kind of goes through here where it doesn't do that for the Type S, making it kind of less aggressive. So props to the Type R. Another thing that I've noticed, I don't think anyone has ever pointed out, but the mirrors, they have a little like BMW M3 kind of fins going on here. Type S doesn't have that. Windshield wipers are exactly the same. The hood looks very similar, but the pieces are a little bit different. If you're looking at the hood vent right here, they aren't the same part, just to know. And yeah, Type S does have lights on the door handles. I don't think the Type R has door handle lights. No. So my door handles do light up, Type R does not. Let's go back to the exterior a little bit. Oh. Oh. All right, let's see the ends. Another thing to note, the Type S does have parking sensors front and rear. The Type R does not have parking sensors. It does have rear cross traffic alerts, so there's a radar right here that if there's an oncoming traffic, it will tell you when you're trying to reverse out of that parking spot. The Type R definitely has that big wing. Some people has put that on the Integra, but I really like the Type S look. I feel like the exterior looks better. Same with the exhaust pipes right there. You can see how there's two small ones flanked by, one large one flanked by two small ones, where the Type S is 3 identical size. I do like how the Type R, it's like double walled, but it's pretty deep, where the Type S, it is black, so it's not chrome going up, which is kind of interesting. One thing I do like about the Type R is the shark fin is already blacked out. I'm getting mine wrapped. Hopefully, you know how that goes. Vinyl wrap could age poorly, but my car's garage for most time. Other than the Type R has a window wiper and a rear wiper with some nozzles right there. Type S does not have that. Huge gas door, probably the same here. Yeah, Type R is the same.
Can I cut to one thing?
Huh?
This is annoying compared to the FK8. It's not capless anymore.
Oh, it ain't capless no more. I think I know if mine is capless or not. See, these are the things when you're dealing with luxury, you got the capless inside right there. Recommended 93, 87 minimum. Wow. The Type R actually, because the fender, it kind of is all integrated. It's all part of it. So hands down, I got the owner right here. Say the Type S has the better exterior and luxury features. It is $7 grand more. Let's get more into what I like about the Type R is the interior. Also, the mirrors are the same. They both have blind spot monitoring. Oh. If you can unlock your car, sir. We noticed that the windows are exactly the same. I actually want to show that. So if you were looking to get those visors, like these are the OEM Honda ones. I saw some Mugen ones too, but it's just, it'll be the same. And you can see the top right here, there's no kind of railing. Exactly the same. So if you were looking to get some visors, it looks to be the same part. All right, let's drop into the interior of the Type R, just so I can point out some differences, some side by side. Door wise here, we have nice Alcantara. This one lights up red, soft plastic top. We got the door handle and then the speaker. We're using Bose. And he got the upgraded accessory, the Type R door sills. This actually looks really dope because it has that aluminum piece. And I just want to show the Type S Integra. I'm just probably gonna call it Type S and Type R. So the Type S has leather instead of the Alcantara, but then it also has leather. This is where the Civic has Alcantara. It's leather wrapped. And then they kind of like have a metal grill going on right here for the speakers. There's multiple speakers versus the Bose system. There's 1, 2, same door handle, and then there is an LED accent light in white coming up from here. The door does look very similar. And then we have the optional door sill upgrade Type S. This one is brighter, and the white and the red. It's a pretty noticeable difference. All right, since we're already here, we will see the interior. Boom, probably have to go super wide angle right here. This is the seats right here. So for me, and a lot of people saying for just driving daily, the Type S seats are better because they have lumbar support and they're wider. So for a bigger guy, that probably matters. Then we have just the floor mats. Those are actually from his Type R that I swapped over. We had the same steering wheel in terms of the Alcantara. This is an upgrade for both cars. But in terms of feeling, the Type S and the Type R OEM, the Type R has just kind of leather all the way around, and then the Type S has perforations right here, being more grippy apparently. So that's something you want to keep in mind of. And yeah, the interior looks really nice here. The red and the red. I've always liked the white cars with a red interior. Shift knob right here. So here's another thing to consider. I actually have an Alcantara piece coming. This one's in piano black. In the Civic, it's more of a less maintenance-y finish, which I'll show you guys in a bit. Switches are the same right here, but his is gonna say R, which I'm gonna show. Chargers are very similar. This has a Type C and a Type A. And then of course we have heated seats switches, which this is not gonna have. So let's take a look over there. Yeah, so just one speaker. Type R, the best thing about it is gonna be these seats. These are the seats that I want. Maybe we can get a swap going on, depending on how he feels, if it's a direct swap. He is a much larger person than me. I think he's around over 300 pounds, and these bolsters are a little bit tight on him. I'm more of a 170, being able to sit, and these seats hug me. And I think for me, I'm more like the aggressive styling is better. So he swapped these to the all-weather floor mats. And the red carpet is beautiful right here. Going in, got the Alcantara steering wheel, very nice. He has the optional factory upgraded shift knob. Here's that matte texture I was talking about. Things are very similar. The Integra has that nice leather piece that kind of goes up, making it look more luxurious. I actually like this design element of the Civic over, and it has that special badge right there, if you can see it. They're both two USB-Cs, USB Type A, sorry, not C's. The other one had Type C and a Type A, so same charger. And you're missing the heated seats options right here. But yeah, pretty crazy. Now when we look at the top, the Type S has a sunglass holder, and then along with these two lights as well. So something that the Type S has over the Type R. And also the mirror is gonna be tinted blue. I don't know if I can get that, but here's the sunglass holder. It's kind of nice. It's like a foam on the back and then plastic. It looks nicer in the Integra, but here is the startup animation for the Integra Type S. There you go. And we can go through the modes. It's maxed out. And you can kind of see everything lit up. It's gonna be very similar to the other one. Just wanted to show you guys the different interface. The head unit's gonna be the same. Besides one thing I'm gonna show over there, that the Type R has the Type S in spades. I know we're seeing double, but here's the Type R. Ooh, shift lights. That's tight. And then we have, it's already automatically goes to individual mode. Interesting. So the Acura one always starts in like normal. But here is the normal, or comfort as they call it, sport, individual. Then you have to press this button right here for R mode. And you just see that cluster, it's beautiful. And another thing the Type R has over is this thing called Honda Log R mode. So if you want to see a lot more information about your car, such as the temperatures of the oil, coolant, I don't know if there's transmissions, PSI, it's like Gran Turismo out here. That's nice. That's the big difference. I really like this gauge cluster. It just makes it look a lot more special. And then the shift lights are really bright. I really like that. But yeah, and as far as the interior, that's like the main difference. The cluster having this R plus R mode and the Honda Log R. Yeah, my friend's pretty butthurt that this is not USB-C. So, let's go to the back seats. Back seats, the Honda Type R, I think really cheaped out on. It is the front is where all the business is. No Alcantara seats back here. It's just like that cotton. It's two seats back here with a little cup holder. No vents back here too. For the passengers, no USB-Cs for the passengers. And yeah. Type S. It's gonna be a similar story. Oh. So this is wrapped. Oh, this is wrapped right here, but this piece, there's nothing going on. Looks like it could be better. Ignore the baby seat, but we got leather seats here, or I don't think this feels more like a vinyl-y. I don't know. It's like faux leather or leather. It does look nicer. There's no vents back here either. You could change it, but I don't think I'm going to. It's more the same. I think the Type R has a little bit more headroom. Actually, let me sit on it because I think that's important. All right, so I'm sitting down. And I'm kind of trying to like lean back a little bit, and my head is touching because this thing goes down. Actually, that's a really important test. Same here. I'm gonna sit down. Oh, and I don't have the issue with the Type R. The Type R has about an inch more headroom, who knows? But I can lean back and you guys can see for yourself. That's a pretty big difference. So Type R has better headroom. And then the Integra Type S is longer by like 6 inches. And you can see the trunk space. Just looking at it, I don't know, visually, it could be deceptive, but the Type S looks like it has a bigger trunk. It does have a higher loading floor because the bumper goes up a lot more, but you be the judge. This is my hand. It's more flat. It seems deeper. This one, I don't know, it just doesn't seem as long. It doesn't seem as deep. I mean, I don't deep this way, but it doesn't seem lengthwise as deep too. The Type R has this thing, which the Type S just has that cover. This one already has it covered too, but this thing just covers the whole thing. The Type R has halogen lights, and the Type S has LEDs integrated, and they're flanked by both sides, so it looks a little bit more high end. And then it also has the better subwoofer. This one has the Bose one. It looks plasticky. Is this metal? Looks like metal. All right, very good, very good. I think the comparison that me and my friend want to do is the exhaust test. Oh, this is much heavier. So we'll do the exhaust test right here. Hopefully there's not too much wind noise. We'll do it side by side. And we're gonna start. Comfort, sport, and R plus mode. If you notice, it didn't change at all. The thing about that is the valves open and close based off of RPM. The Integra, when you go in sport mode, it just opens it up. I think that must be like a North America thing, but it makes a huge difference because if you change the mode, you don't hear the valve open or close. I'm just gonna rev it in the most sportiest R mode for the video. I'm gonna go 3,000 RPM. And I think it has a limiter of like 3,500. I'm gonna max it out, try to bump it off the limiter. Watch, I'm in comfort right now, and you can hear it. When I switch to Sport Plus, you can hear the toggle between the valves. So in the Type R, you don't have this. It's RPM based. With the Integra, you have it. Sport Plus. Pretty big difference. Alright, I think the car is warmed up now. I'm going to start revving it to 3,000 and then bang it off the limiter to 3,500 because it's soft limited. I'm going to bang it off the limiter. All right, so that's a comparison of the exhausts. The Type S has a lower growl to me, and it has those pops on top of it. The Type R sounds a bit quieter. It does have an extra resonator, and then the tune is a little bit different where it doesn't do the pops. So the Type S sounds a lot better in my opinion. And let's just finish it off right here in the engine bay. We have the Integra Type S, and you can see the name right there, Integra Type S. There's no Integra, just Type S. And it has the, like a darker red, like a metallic-y red with the Acura badge. That's the only difference I see. They got the, we could just swap the parts actually. We could just, I think it's just 4 screws, 4 bolts. Yeah, 4 bolts over there. We could just swap the parts. This one has Type R, so it automatically is cooler because it has Type R in it. So this is Type R is cool. The car looks exactly the same. I think if you just look at side by side, no, the engine bay is exactly the same. There is no difference from what I can see. Even like the windshield cowl is the same. This is the same too. It is?
No, I guess, yeah.
It is the same.
This one right there, yeah.
It has that curve. I know it looks like a 3D. I'm trying to look for something. I wish it was more interesting. But yeah, just the valve cover and that intake cover. To wrap it off, we're gonna have, since we're here, it is a 2-piece rotor. Acura says Brembo Acura, where the Type R says just Brembo. And here are the key differences. We have the red badge, which is super cool. And then we have the Type S red badge, which is also cool. I don't know which one I like better. Let me see. In terms of looks wise, the Acura has a more interesting shape, but yeah. The difference is the car is exactly the same for the most part, but the Integra is, I think this car starts at 44. This car starts at 51,200. So let's say 44,000 versus 52,000. That's a big jump in price for a car that's very similar. What are you getting for the extra 7,000s from my comparison? The leather interior, the better exhaust, heads-up display, heated seats, power seats, the Type-C cable, sunglass holder, what else? Lights on the door, front parking sensors, rear parking sensors. Is that worth 7,000? This one does have a better sound system. A lot of people, they don't care about that. They just want to track their car. So they rather see that 7,000s for go fast parts. Better off with the Type R for a daily driver. Like the things like he's saying, because he's like, dude, I wish I had the Type-C port. The Type S is a better daily. Now, just touching on suspension, the Type S is better suited for dailying. I actually have some springs to lower it a little bit because it's a little bit high for my taste. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll do like a street comparison maybe later on the road, but I just wanted to hear the difference between the exhaust because it is very different. For you look under the hood, they're exactly the same, but they sound way different. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.